And welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's take a sponsored look at Sapiency, a brand new, not just social media platform, but also IEO token launching very soon on Conga Exchange. Welcome back to the channel again, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not already subscribed, make that button explode and then click the bell icon so you're notified when more Gem Hunter content like this goes live. Everything I'm about to talk to you about in this video is available as a link in the description down below so you can do your own research and make sure that you understand a project like this from a very fundamental level. And if you want to do technical analysis or take a look at any other relevant comparable info that's out on the market, I urge you to do so. These videos are meant to be conversation starters, not conversation enders or hype cycle videos. Yes, we're in the middle of a bull run and it is Gem Hunter season. So there are opportunity costs for missing out on projects like this, but obviously there are also huge costs for rushing in. And I'm not trying to tell anybody to rush their decision making. You have to make your own decisions, and I want to give you all the info you need to be able to do so. All right, let's jump straight into Sapiency's website, guys. I love that it's the token symbol is SPCY. Literally, like just put the I into SPCY and you got spicy, right? Like you or I, when we put ourselves into Sapiency, we make it spicy. I think that's kind of a hilarious happy accident. Notice also that on my screen down below, my image right here, you see way down there a link to conga.myb.lol. That is an affiliate link, so I do receive a credit if you use it. However, when you go there, that's the exchange that is being used to launch this token for the IEO. So just so that you're aware, that's where it's launching. It's part of the 10-set family of portfolio projects. And really anything that Robert Grin, their CEO and sort of the mastermind behind MetaHero and Conga Exchange, not the CEO of Conga Exchange, but MetaHero 10-set and some other projects that are related, anything that he touches, I've really been very comfortable talking about and especially exploring on the channel. So yes, this is sponsored media, but yeah, I also have some pretty strong conviction about these projects because of Robert Grin's involvement and his team. He tends to pick teams very well and then help them perform even better. So here at Sapiency, what they're trying to do is build a next generation community where you tokenize yourself. They say, think of it as a combination of Patreon, TikTok, and Nasdaq. Very, very interesting. We'll take a look to see exactly what they mean there. But if I can just do a little bit of interpretation myself, I think what that means is fundraising and then viral media, as well as tokenization of the previous two, kind of a combination. Let's take a look closer though. And if you want to follow along for yourself, you can download the applications on the links that you see on sapiency.io. I can confirm to you that it runs on a de-Googled device like the mineyourbiz phone, which is kind of cool. Doesn't need you to be logged into the full fat, plain vanilla version of Android for it to work. And I love that that's the case as a change candidate for a social media platform, or for a viral media platform at least. Here's how it works. Let your community build and be closer together and build value together. Your community is there for you and they want to help you grow. But even though they want to, they often don't have a chance to do so. Either they don't have time or there's nothing particular they can do, but this can change with your token. It gives you and your audience a new medium of engagement. And I think that's true. We see this with certain creators who've had to build their own tokens from scratch. Certainly shout out to the bro, Ken Bosak, who's been able to do this so incredibly well by creating community and then building some kind of a token. However, I think if we were to talk to Ken about it, he really went about it the hard way. He had to build a lot of stuff entirely by himself, didn't have a platform where it was done well. And there have been some other platforms that have been controversial over this last year as well. Sapiency, I think, is kind of approaching this from a different perspective. And, you know, I think they're doing it with all the other pieces in place, such as an exchange already running that has a really good liquidity and backing. So let's take a look and see what they have to say about that. Your social currency is adding a token of yours to a community, and it builds a common interest in your success. This token is traded on the market and creates a financial incentive to be even more engaged. And then a token pre-sale, if you'd like. You can raise some funds in exchange for your tokens to get to the next level and become an independent creator. This is kind of, I think, for a lot of people, the holy grail. If you're only dependent on ad revenue, well, what happens if a video gets demonetized for whatever reason? Not through any fault of your own or because of anything you've done wrong, but just because of a misunderstanding or maybe an algorithm pegging your video as not fit for advertisements. Well, then you need to monetize your media in some other way. We've seen this be an issue on platforms like this, like YouTube, or if you're watching this on Odyssey.com, well, there are some issues there with discoverability, right? Having that balance between the two is very important. So having some kind of a tokenization for the creator, or like a Patreon fundraising style platform for the creator, can be a very powerful thing if done correctly. Pardon me, I've still got a little bit of a throat tickle after being sick, but I'm feeling quite well. So thank you for asking in the comments. Taking a look at some of their case studies here, they say Sarah is their case study for how Sapiency can help influencers. They say that Sarah is an influencer. She has over 100,000 subs on YouTube, and she's TikTok famous, air quotes. She wants to follow her dreams and devote her full time to her passion. Sarah has her own social currency on Sapiency, we'll presume. She issues 21 million Sarah tokens. Sarah is doing a token presale. She decided to sell 1 million Sarah and raise 10,000 to invest it in new equipment, next endeavor, and become an independent creator. Community Inner Circle. Her token holders gather on exclusive live streams on Sapiency app, vote on her next ideas, and have a closer relationship with Sarah. The more Sarah tokens they hold, the more access and influence they can have on her. Now, that basic model is really not very different from Patreon at all. The difference being that there is a tokenization, right? But the fundamental model is very close to what Patreon does, or memberships on YouTube, right? Where different membership levels unlock different kinds of permissions and privileges. In the case of Patreon, I'm going to give a little bit of insight here. Many creators have to use third-party platforms that are then tied in, have some kind of integration, such as Discord, where it unlocks a sub-channel, or it unlocks certain kinds of content in the case of YouTube. But these platforms are also known for silencing dissent and sometimes some pretty harsh censorship and even some policies that creators simply don't like. And I mean normal creators, people who are not saying anything terrible or, calling for violence or anything. Sometimes things just get shut down, and policies on both those platforms can cause a disconnect. If these guys can remain committed to allowing creators to have quite a bit of freedom, this could be a very positive thing as an alternative to Patreon. But it says her net worth is now over $1 million USD. Be like Sarah, cash yourself now. It's a cool call to action there. I like that. But that leads to a Google form right here. So early access for issuing your token. Guys, I'm curious. Should I sign up? Do you want me to? Tell me down in the comments section if you think I should sign up for this over on Sapiency. If you think I should, what the heck? Maybe I will. No promises, but tell me in the comment section, guys. Really, I want your feedback. If you think that'd be a good idea, I'll look into it some more. But this is my first time taking a look at the platform, and I would love your feedback, right? This is a community-oriented show. I make this media for you, so I'd love to get your feedback on it. But they have a newsletter, so you can sign up for notifications of not just the newsletter and things they want to write to you via email, but I'm sure blog posts and social media posts, milestones that are being hit by the project developers and the entire team. Speaking of which, here is the team. We've got Raheem, we've got Adam. They're all linked to their Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn profiles where applicable. Some of them have fewer social profiles, such as, I can't pronounce his name. I apologize. My Polish is not very good. You think I'd be getting better at this, guys, after covering the Tencent family of projects. So I apologize for that. I did learn how to say zloty, so I do know how to actually pronounce the currency of the country, but I'm not very good at Polish just yet. So Marcin, I do know that one as well, is also available on LinkedIn. Everybody else is pretty much doxed. You can find out without too much difficulty that they're real people in the real world. You don't have to chase them down after some kind of a rug pull event, and I don't anticipate that there will be one. So far, the extended Conga and Tencent Infinity team has been quite above board as far as the way that they conduct themselves. So, am I trying to guarantee their behavior? No, but I think that the team has a pretty good track record. The extended team has a pretty good track record, and the Tencent team picks their portfolio companies very carefully. So on that note, additional partners are Mosaico, Personal Tokens, which is a separate project, Conga Exchange, which lists personal tokens on their exchange. Raheem going, oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Is that Raheem going? Is that referring to Raheem here? Raheem Black? I've got to know, guys. I'll take a look at that another time. But then, of course, the 10 set Infinity Launchpad. They've got terms and conditions, terms for issuing tokens, and a privacy policy that I urge you to read at your earliest convenience. Let's take a quick look at the Medium, their blog, starting from the very bottom. First post was way back in October, early October, which, in the middle of a bull run feels like forever ago. It wasn't that long ago, but we are looking at 2 months ago, over 2 months ago, this was first published. And then they've stayed consistent with talking about where to buy, what a personal token is, a bit of Q&A, talking to the community. They've been publishing on a regular basis to make sure that people know where to find info. And a link to that is in the description of this video, so you can find out more for yourself as well. All right, so Mosaico.ai is where you can find out more about this. As of the time of recording, the IEO starts in just over 4 days, or just under 5 days, I should say. By the time this comes to you, we'll be looking at just barely over 4 days, and you'll know how you can get the Sapiency tokens right here, going to trade.conga.exchange/IEO.SPCY. So let's open that up in another browser tab. Right here, the current price as of the time of recording is currently 15 cents USD. Looks like there are some other IEOs that are coming up as well. We talked about the extra IEO on this channel. Looks like there's some others that are also lined up here on conga.exchange, which is great to see, right? A thriving ecosystem for IEOs where you have liquidity across various other coins. You don't have any kind of trading fees. And then if needs be, if you did need to divest yourself of any other coins, not Sapiency, looks like it's going to be a good one to maybe hold on to for a while, but any other coins that you have on exchange, you can then, of course, get your profits over to other, not only tokens on Ethereum or any kind of UTXO style coins like Bitcoin, you can actually get native Polygon tokens too, and native Binance Smart Chain tokens as well, to decrease fees coming off of exchange if you need to. I've been using Conga Exchange for some time now, and I'm actually quite pleased with it, guys. So I realize that was not the core message of this video, but I'm just excited to see that they're launching on Conga Exchange because I've had a good experience with it. So begins 14th of December, 2021. The public sale price will be 15 cents. And again, guys, I just want to assert to you that I have not been part of a private sale for this one. I wish I could have gotten exposure to this coin earlier. That would have been really cool. And I would have disclosed the fact that I did have exposure to it earlier. Not this time, guys. Not this time. Kind of a bummer. Looks like there's a bit of info about that IEO. 30% of the purchase token amount will be available immediately upon completion of the transaction, but the remaining portion will be released in equal shares over the following 70 days. So there is a vesting schedule, a little over 2 months. It says detailed information about the project, including terms and conditions and privacy policies, available here back at sapiency.io. So do all that due diligence, guys. Here's the white paper, and I have a link to it in the description of this video, so you can take a look at the entire white paper for yourself. We're not looking at all 19 pages. I did give you an overview. So let me ask you guys again, are you excited based on what you've seen so far? I know I am. And guys, selfishly, I'm just going to ask, do you think I should issue my own token on the Sapiency platform and list it on the Conga exchange? If you think I should, I just might. I'll definitely look into it. So thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. Thank you for smashing that thumbs up. Thank you for making the subscribe button explode and clicking the bell icon so you know when new media comes out. We will be covering markets in the mornings again very, very soon. And we have so many other gems to bring to you. You don't want to miss it. Be subscribed. Have those notifications turned on, guys. Thanks for watching to the end. You know I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Be sure to check out mineyour.biz, where you can sign up for our email newsletter, where we're still ramping up content, but you will occasionally receive specials for flash sales and all kinds of other deals that we have going on the site. You can also check out our services page, where we offer consulting to projects that need it. You can pick up the Freedom Phone, which respects your privacy. You can pay for it in crypto and have it shipped to you anonymously, as well as getting merchandise that also is paid for with crypto. That's right, we practice what we preach, including, well, a Flux swag page. That's right. It's a dedicated page just for the team over at Flux Network because we love them that much. Thanks for watching to the end. Thanks for being subscribed. You know I love your face. Be sure to stay private and mind your biz.